Hello gamers. So Genshin 5.0 update live stream is out. I watched the whole live stream. I actually wanted to upload this video earlier, but my internet got nuked, so I'm uploading it now. In short, if I have to summarize the whole update, I'll say they cooked. I'm pretty much satisfied with this update. They added a lot of new things. Obviously, there's a new nation coming out, so fuck ton of lore for me, and they added quality of life features too. But let's talk about the best thing, obviously, which is they added fucking capybaras in the game. That's literally the best feature in Genshin Impact history. Okay, so one of the features they focused a lot in the live stream was the exploration. There are new saurians, these little creatures that will help you explore. New characters have explorable abilities. They're trying to make the game movement more fast paced, because if you play Genshin, you know that the movement is very slow. So they're adding these new characters and new saurian things to make the game more fast paced. There really isn't much to talk about saurians, except for that there might be a flying saurian in the future. During live stream, someone asked if we will have a flying saurian, and the developer just said look forward to the future. So we might have a flying saurian. That's the only thing I'm hyped for. There's a lot of lore I want to talk about. I have a lot of predictions and theories for upcoming natlan storyline. I have like a dedicated video for the lore which will come out after this one. This one is just for the in-game content. So let's talk about what everyone waits for in every update: the new characters. First character we are talking about is obviously KytSune, the new 4-star. Her design is pretty cool. They say natlan theme overall is pretty trendy. That's why everyone is wearing these cool looking clothes. Her lore is basically that she wanna win the pilgrimage challenge, but she have failed many times. Again, 4-star characters are not that much important to the storyline. Let's talk about her skills. Her skill is basically summoning a drill. You can use this drill to travel, climb, and even fight. Her burst basically makes her drill even more stronger. She's pretty much like Chi too. She will show the local specialty on the map. If you collect the material with her, she will actually regenerate stamina. So that's her new skill. Just like Lynette and College, she is also free. As soon as you will start natlan, you will get her. So let's talk about the first 5-star, Mualani. I have no idea how to pronounce the name. And she's your average short height girl. She's like Ayaka, Nilo. Most likely she will have crush on Traveler, blah blah blah, who cares. She uses Catalyst. She's a hydro character. From her special ability is basically surfing on water and land. Again, ability for exploration. Ability wise, she's not looking that strong, but she might be a support character. But she has to be good at something, or she's a new 5-star and they have to sell her. So who knows? I'm not really the meta guy. The meta dudes will pass the judgment if she's good or useless. And then the last character which I'm personally interested about is Kinich, this cool looking motherfucker, and he's a fucking gamer. And this dude is basically the cool guy of natlan. He have won every pilgrimage. He looks cool. He has cool trait. So most likely he's gonna be powerful as hell meta wise. He also got a cool pet just like Baizer. It's the almighty dragon lord Kuhil Azar. I don't know how you pronounce that name. It's like the snake that Baizu have. And speaking of gameplay, his exploration ability is basically Spider-Man. Bro's literally Spider-Man. It's not even a joke. His skill looks pretty familiar to Nahida. It's called Scale Spiker Cannon, and in the live stream they called it a very powerful hand cannon. So yeah, he might do very big damage with his skill. His bursts have arguably the best animation I've saw in Genshin. His burst basically summons his Dragon Lord friend Azal. It's like a turret. He will be summoned and he will keep attacking the enemy. He also have the unique ability, which is every time you will collect stuff with him, he will increase your movement speed. We saw other characters like Casca, Lensen. These are like, they would be in the storyline, but they wouldn't be playable. There's also characters like Shilon and Sitlali and Auron, and I don't think they will be part of the 5.0 storyline. They might come in future storyline, and obviously they'll become playable in future storyline. And yeah, speaking of my boy Ether, they did him dirty. In every nation you enter the nation, you get the power, but in natlan you can't do that. You actually have to play the story. They're gatekeeping the power basically. So for some plot reason you can't get the power from the statue, and now you have to play through the story to find out why you can't get the power. If they're gatekeeping this ability, this better be good, otherwise I'll lose my mind. They also gave us a new test area which is pretty useless. Like we already have a big ass open world where we can test, but yeah, basically this test area is, you get it, test area. You can test your new characters and everything. Now let's talk about the banners which everyone waits for. Phase 1 is Milani. I don't know how you pronounce her name. And Kazuha. It's shocking. Kazuha just came a few months ago. Second phase is Kinich and Raiden, which is also shocking. Raiden just came in January, but they are here. We obviously will have Milani and Kinich new weapons. Milani Catalyst and Kinich Claymore. And there's new craftable weapon. All of them are looking very cool. Now just need to see how good they are. We will also have new artifacts for our new characters. There will be 2 overworld bosses. One is this big fat Yumkasaurus. He is like the oldest saurian and he just ate a good amount of food and became a big guy. The boss is this big goofy dragon known as KytSune Tyrant. Yeah, he's the dragon boss. There's also teasers of new areas which will be accessible in future. One is Nitral and other is Gargantuan Volcano. If you play during Fountain, you would be able to see the water cubes which were not accessible in 4.0. They became accessible in later story, in later updates. So it's gonna be the same. You could see these areas, but you will not be able to access them. And now let's talk about quality of life features. So basically interactive maps are useless now. Basically interactive map is in the game. You can just click on any flower you want and it will show it on the map, and it will show the amount you can collect and everything. So yeah, interactive maps are basically useless. Drop rates on normal enemies have also increased. There's also world level 9 which is useless for 95% of the player, because I'm pretty sure it will be accessible at level 60, which again I'm still I think 57 or 58, but yeah, it's there for the veteran players who are level 60. There is something for them, I guess. The best new feature they have added is the custom artifact. You would need a special item, but if you can get it, you can basically make your custom artifact. But yeah, you can get like pyro damage bonus. You can even get the substat crit damage. Again, you can't spam this thing. Like I said, you will need a special item. They will send you one with mail, and other will be in the battle pass, and you can get other from exploring. But yeah, it will let you make your dream artifact, but who cares, it's all gonna roll in defense anyway. There are events which again no one cares about. Everyone just want the pre gems, so no one care what we are getting in the event, so let's just skip that thing. And there's anniversary, however's yearly PTSD is here. You're getting 10 spin plus additional 1600 primo gems, so total of 20 spins, and other big rewards. Like I said, you will get an item which will let you make one custom artifact and all that. Speaking of, they made some big changes in wishes too. So basically, if you're on 50-50, there's a big chance that you will win the 50-50. It's like a new thing they have introduced. Like if you're on 50-50, there's a bigger chance that you might win the 50-50. In weapon banner, you had to get 2 fate points before to get the guaranteed weapon which you wanted. It's only 1 now, so it's basically 50-50. You will lose 50-50 once, you will get the fate point, and next turn you are guaranteed the weapon. I'm really glad they did this because I've started pulling for the weapons now. So yeah, and also the prayers have answered. Genshin is giving us a free 5-star. You can pick one of the 5-star from standard banner, and it's not just this year. We will get a free 5-star from standard banner every anniversary. But yeah, overall the update was very good. The new characters are looking very fun to play with. There's also the new stamina increase, so you can basically in natlan you can give the pyroculus and get more stamina basically. Also, if you're a new player, you can just if you have done leeway quest, you can skip all the way to natlan quest. Also, if you will do the main storyline quest, you will get 500 extra primo gems, so there's a lot of primo gems for us to collect. I'm happy because I need to pull for pyro arcan and her weapon, and most likely capitano will be playable too, so I want him and his weapon too. So there will also be story quest, which is for the new 5-star. There is a different thing in called tribal chronicles in reputation system. It's like the different tribe story quest. It's not really a character story quest, it's like the tribe story quest. Now I just need to see if the new characters are actually good meta wise, or they are just made. But these are new characters, and pretty much all the new characters are strong meta wise, so they will be too. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna upload the video when the update will come out. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.